Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy Southern Charm coming at you with another video. Wanted to throw an idea your way of something to add to your lineup, your shop, and laser out. Something that I started making in the beginning whenever I first got my laser. So one morning at church, my preacher, he always starts his service out by saying, "We're not here by accident, we're here by providence." And it got me thinking that I'd like to make some rearview mirror charms and add providence to them. So what I did was took some leather, made a design for a cross, and then put providence down it, and then stitched it together. So this one in particular, this is a veg tan leather, which means it has no stain, nothing to it. And then I took it and painted it teal and hand stitched it. And then I'll take some leather lace and put it on there with some jewelry clips like that. And you can get all different colors, gold, silver, whatever you like. This one in particular is like a brushed bronze, like a rustic color. And of course I went with that because it's leather. You know, I see leather as kind of rustic, country. Then I get a little hoop with a lobster clip on the end to be able to easily attach it to your rearview mirror. I do have these on my Etsy page. I sell them for $13 a piece, and I offer custom. So a customer reached out to me recently, and he asked for me to make him one custom and put his last name on it. So that one's this one here. He's got his last name, that tooled leather pattern, and this is before I stitched it. I am going to stitch it, but it takes a while, so I'm not going to put that on video. I put glue on the back of the leather. So this is the leather that I use, like a 2 to 3 ounce. This is like a brown, stain. I actually got a friend of mine who owns an upholstery shop, so they gave me a ton of this leather for free, thankfully, because leather is very expensive. But I'll put glue on the back, and then I'll iron it on so it's stuck before I put it in my laser to run the design. And then after the laser is done, I'll clean the leather up. I do not wipe any chemicals on the leather because it will darken and stain it. So I'll just use a makeup brush and dust it off. And then I'll use a little white towel to get the edges clean. And then what I'll do is I'll take it and I will put it on my t-shirt press with some Teflon to protect that bottom pad, because you don't want to stain that. Then I'll put another Teflon on the top, and I'll put it in there for 10 seconds at 320 degrees. Now, if you overheat leather, what'll happen is it'll end up heating all the moisture out of the leather, and you'll end up with something that looks like beef jerky that you can't eat. So this is one that I messed up. You really can't tell, but I can looking at it. It's really dark, so it stains it up real bad. That moisture comes out, and then it gets really stiff and hard. That's not something that you want to use to sell to your customers. You want a quality product. So like you can see this one, it's not as dark. This one's done correctly. 10 seconds. On that one I messed up, I did it for like 30 seconds, way too much. I got distracted. But if you're looking for a place to buy leather, I suggest Montana Leather Company or Weaver Leather. Montana is just a little bit cheaper than Weaver. They both have a great selection to choose from. I have bought from there. I'll do some, hand-tooled leather projects. So veg tan leather is the way to go for that. I've always went to Montana just because of the cost. But Weaver is also a great choice as well. So just a quick idea for y'all to do, something to add to your lineup. And again, I'm doing all this on my wecreat Vista 10 watt little laser that could. Always shout out wecreat my videos. They offer great lasers, easy to use, user friendly, great product. But anyways, shout out wecreat. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you like my stuff, subscribe. I will be posting videos at least once a week, coming up with new content to share with you guys and giving you my process, where I purchase things, and general cost. Appreciate you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video.